Hello friends, welcome to today's Python programming and data science class. And in this class we will start our fourth unit, Introduction to Pattern Recognition and Machine Learning. So here we are going to discuss what is machine learning, why machine learning is important, and how the Google is using machine learning. So these are the topics we are going to discuss in today's class. Okay. What is machine learning? Right? Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. See, let me explain by using one simple diagram. So the big circle is called as artificial intelligence. So in this artificial intelligence, the subset is called as machine learning. Okay, and deep learning is the subset of machine learning. Okay, so this is artificial intelligence and this is machine learning and this one is deep learning. So machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, right? And here this particular machine learning focus on the use of data and algorithm. So we know what is data and what is algorithm, isn't it? So the ML will use both the data and algorithm to make the machine learn by itself. This is important. Okay, the machine learn by itself by using data and algorithm like the way the human learns, and it will gradually improving its accuracy. Okay, so the purpose of machine learning is the machine is capable of learning by itself by using the data and algorithm, right? And next, the machine learning is the study of computer algorithms. This is a study of computer algorithms that can improve automatically through experience by use of data. That is, it will scan the data continuously, iteration by iteration, and finally it will come with the output. Okay, that output should be somewhat accurate output. Okay, so the machine learning is the study of computer algorithms to improve the efficiency of the algorithm through the experience by using of data. The data will be the historical data, right? So this is called as machine learning. And next we will see the difference between our classical programming and machine learning. So what is classical programming? So we are going to give input to our system. Input. Okay. And we are going to apply some algorithm, that is the program, isn't it? Algorithm to our machine. This is our machine. And the machine will produce some output. So this is what our traditional programming, that is the classical programming. So in the classical programming, we should have the input and the algorithm. These two things will be given to our machine, that is the computer. Then the computer will produce the corresponding output. This is what happening up to this. So this is called as traditional programming. So when come to machine learning, the scenario will be changed. Here just to see input and output. Initially we have to give the input and output to the machine. The input and corresponding output will be given to the machine, and the machine will learn by itself and it will produce the algorithm as output. Okay, so this is the main difference between the traditional programming and the machine learning. So in the machine learning, we are going to feed the input as well as output to the machine, and the machine will learn by itself how the corresponding output will be generated to the input, and it will produce the algorithm for this. The algorithm will be the output of machine learning. Okay, so this is the main difference between classical programming and machine learning, right? Why machine learning is important? Okay, so the machine learning is very much important for all the enterprises to view or to give the current trend of customer behavior. Current trend of customer behavior as well as the business operational patterns. So these two are very important. For this purpose only we are going to use the machine learning. And the machine learning is supported for the development of new product. To develop a new product, we have to know the customer behavior and the business operational patterns, right? And many of today's leading companies like the Facebook, Google and Uber make the machine learning as a central part of their operations. Okay, so machine learning has become a significant competitive differentiator of many companies. Now let us see how the Google is utilizing the machine learning for the service development, right? So before that, the purpose of machine learning is, the first one is collecting data, second one is categorizing data, and third one is summarizing the data, and fourth one is analyzing the data. And why we are doing all these things? The decision making. Okay, for the decision making, all the companies will use the machine learning for collecting the data, categorizing the data, summarizing the data and analyzing the data. Okay. Before seeing the application of machine learning, it is important to learn, while you do browse on Google, what will happen. Here Google will collect almost all of your data. Almost all of your data that you don't know really. And it will collect, that is Google will collect which device you are using, what are the apps you have installed on your device, and what are the services you are utilizing. So these are the information the Google will collect automatically, and particularly which browser you are using, that is your browsing behavior, in which websites you are browsing very often, how long you are going to spend in that browser and that particular website, everything it will collect. And the Gmail, what type of mail you are getting, and all your mails will be monitored. And YouTube activity, which video you are watching often and which category of your YouTube videos you are watching. And the location, where you are moving, which is your native, and where you are moving, how long you are spent in that particular location, everything Google will monitor. And Google search also. Google search, by using Google browser, what are the things you do. Okay, so all Google searches will also be monitored. And online purchases, for example, by using Amazon, Flipkart or eBay, whatever it may be, which website you are using for purchases, what are the items you are frequently purchasing, everything will be monitored by this Google. And basically anything that's connected to Google, any website which is connected to Google, that is likely used to collect data on your activities, and preferences. So if you do anything on internet, if you have account in Google, means all those information will be stored in Google without your knowledge. And now you may have a doubt, is Google really spying on me? And the answer is yes. Google said yes. Okay, really it is a shocking news. Why Google collect all this information? Google's answer is, Google use all this data to deliver better services to their customers and make improvements on their services and customize the user experience. And for all these purposes, Google will collect all those data. And for all these services, Google believes only the machine learning. Here the most important one is, no man will sit and monitor all our activities. Everything will be taken care of only the machine. So machine learning will take place a major role in these activities and services. Google also says nearly every company you interact with online, not only the Google, it may be a Facebook, Amazon, whatever company it may be, that company uses web tracking technology. Which technology? Web tracking technology, to mine the data, that is to mine the user data about the user's online habits and preferences. Online habits and preferences to personalize users' experience and the content they see on those websites. Okay, so everything will be tracked by all the companies for their advertisement purpose. They are collecting all those information. So if you have Google account, the Google will collect all your data through the Google Chrome, right? So the collected data will be categorized based on your browsing pattern. Then those categorized data will be summarized, and the summary will be used for analyzing purpose. Okay, why the Google will do all those things? For decision making. Decision making means how the Google services will be improved for their customers, because Google is providing a number of services. Okay, how to improve their services for their customers. Here the Google is mainly used for the machine learning algorithms, right? So up to this we have seen what is machine learning, why machine learning is important, how the Google uses machine learning. Okay, these three things we have discussed in this video, and the next class we will see the applications of machine learning. What are the other applications of machine learning? Okay, thank you.